Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Joe Barber. Just putting this video out today. Today is Friday and it's about 8:18. It's November 12th. And I'm doing my morning meditation, my morning time, which I usually just read or I watch, some videos. The videos that I like to watch is this guy named Lewis Howes. He usually has people on his show, and it usually it's called something about greatness. But anyways, he has a lot of great people that talk. So I just listen to all these people that he has on his show. But anyways, today I was reading my book, and this is something that I really want people to understand. So I'm just gonna read it real quick, just so y'all can really grasp what I try to, I guess, share with y'all daily. Is just motivation and a little insight on what it's like to be a business owner, what it's like to be a barber, what it's like to be a man, what it's like to be a father, what it's like, all the things that we go through. I'm just trying to relate to people and let them know that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to fail. It's okay to feel pain. You're not alone. There's a lot of people out there that are struggling. There's a lot of people that you think are successful that are still dealing with, situations in their life. Not everybody's transparent. Not everybody wants you to see the other side of the coin. Some people just want you to see their highlights, and I'm not that person. Yes, you can see what I'm capable of doing, but I'm much more than that. I'm not defined by my artwork or my talent. I'm defined by who I am and who I choose to be daily. And this is right here. This is powerful right here. I'm just going to read it to you real quick. It's a collective consciousness. Your capability to manifest has an impact on the world and your collective consciousness. Whether it is to be a great musician, a top salesman, a great artist, or so forth, your desires materializing will benefit many people. People need you to be you for you to fulfill your purpose. Once you know you are good at something you love to do, you manifest how you can help people through your purpose. That can be opening up a barbershop, a dealership, a brokerage, or an art studio. That one decision will spread out to others, improving the collective consciousness of humankind. Your art might touch some people in ways you can't imagine. You being a top salesman might get them a perfect car. Happiness spreads, and so does the collective vibration. One of our four purposes is to help you realize that you have a huge impact on the world and that you are capable of anything. Fulfill your purpose. Humankind needs it. So, in essence, it's like what we choose to become in our life, right? We all have a choice. Some days it's easier than others. And I really want y'all to understand that it's not easy for anybody. We all have battles. We all have struggles. We all have tendencies that we need to work on, including myself. There's a lot of things that I'm working on currently. And I've always been afraid to be vulnerable. I've always been afraid to show that the concern or the other side of me. I mean, I grew up really rough, man. I grew up always having to fight like an uphill battle to become something. I always wanted to be accepted by people. I always wanted to be whatever. Like, I wanted to be the best basketball player I could be. I wanted to be the best barber I can be. I wanted to be the best artist I can be. I can, even when I try to be a rapper, not that I dove into it too much, but I love the art of rapping. I love, studying words. I used to study a thesaurus. I used to read a dictionary, trying to learn more words just so I can have a stronger arsenal when I would rap. But I mean, the poetry I loved, but as far as what the imagery of being a rapper was, I couldn't really connect with anybody, so I just didn't pursue it. But regardless of that, anything that I did in my life, I try to be the best at because I wanted acceptance. I wanted people to like me. And I never really liked myself. I was more like a chameleon. Like I felt like I can be anything around any group of people, but I never knew who I was. It's like basketball, man. I would study how Reggie Miller would shoot, how Jordan would shoot, how Larry Bird would shoot. And I would practice to shoot like them because I thought, man, if I can be them, I would be good. I would be like good at what I was doing when I was playing basketball. But I was like, man, I never wanted to be me. As I got older, then I realized, like, man, I have to be me and I have to love me for who I am. Yes, there's a lot of rough edges on me, and there's a lot of things that I need to work on mentally, physically. I have a lot of insecurities, but that's who I am, and I have to just work on it daily, and that's what I do. I made a choice. I made a commitment to better myself spiritually. I made a commitment to better myself physically. I'm eating better. I'm not going to the gym right now, but I've already lost like about 15 pounds, and I just want to. I want to do that not so much to like the benefits of health. It's more so to prove that I can do it to my from for me. Like I'm proving it to me that I can maintain the discipline that it takes to lose weight and to be better. Plus, eating healthier makes my mind stronger. So there's a lot of correlations between the health and being stronger mentally. I mean, our brain is the biggest muscle we have in our body, in our existence, and we don't use it. We try to build these muscles outside our body so people can see like, oh man, that dude's fit, but no one can tell that we're fit in here because we don't work this brain. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's my challenge. And that's what I'm doing, trying to open up my barber college. I know that I have to level up. I know that I have to be a better leader. I know I have to be a better businessman. I know that I have to be prepared for the circumstances that will come in the future, whether it's a lot of money, whether it's a lot of people that are broken, whether it's a lot of adversity, whether I don't know what's gonna come. I don't want to claim those things. I'm just saying, like, I feel like when you're dealing with people, a lot of us are broken. I'm broken myself, but I still find beauty in my brokenness, and I see beauty in people's brokenness because you can use that as a strength, and you have to turn that weakness into a strength. And you have to choose courage over comfort. And I feel like a lot of times I've chosen comfort over courage because I never wanted to go head on with any of my issues. Growing up with my mom being an alcoholic, my dad was never around. I had kids at a young age. I was reckless for most of my life because I felt like I had nothing to lose. Now I have a lot to lose, and I think different, I act different, I speak different, and I want to grow in different areas of my life. I don't ever want to feel like I belittle women. I never want to live my life like that. And I don't feel like I want to put anybody in any type of box or category because we're so much more than that. But I know a lot of times I've done things or I've said things that kind of insinuate that, but that's not who I am. And I'm very supportive. I am a feminist. I do support women. I do care about women having equal rights, especially in our industry. And I have great friends that are talented female barbers that I love, and I care about them, and I want them to be great, and I want them to achieve more. Even I have a strong spouse, man. She is very spectacular at what she does, and I don't feel threatened by her. Intimidated sometimes because she's very intelligent, but by her being who she is, she attracted me to level up. Like, she didn't push me down. She pulled me up in order for me to think beyond, you know, my my upbringing. I'm from the hood, the street life and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think way beyond that now. So when I talk about what, like, these things, I wouldn't be, even touching on this subject hadn't it been with for me being around somebody like that. So being around specific people, that is true. If you hang out with a bunch of losers, you're just gonna be the next loser. If you hang around a lot of successful people, you're next in line to be successful. But it all starts in your mind. You got to change how you think. You got to change how you live. You got to change how you operate, and you got to stop putting limitations on yourself. You don't have to just be, a doughboy. You don't have to be a gangster. You don't have to just be this person that we've been shown on television, through music, through TV, through movies, whatever. We've been influenced by family members, people that we look up to, like OGs. Like, man, I've had a lot of OGs in my life, and I wanted to be like them until the day that I met a real OG, and he's like, man, I want to be like you. So when he told me that, I was like, what do you mean? He's like, dog, look at you, bro. You're from the hood, dog, and I want to be like you. Like, I wish I could live that life that you have, where you're in love with your talent, you're in love with people, you're in love with giving. He's like, man, I'm stuck like this forever because this is all I know. And this is a long time ago, so I couldn't really like have a conversation with him. But he's just like, dude, don't give up, don't stop. So then I was like, wow. So then I started thinking to myself, like, well, maybe I'm on the right path and I'm just going to keep pushing. And I've been pushing ever since. You know what I'm saying? I had opened up another barbershop. I had lost my barbershop due to me trusting an individual that I thought was my friend, that I thought was a family. But, you know, when money gets in the picture, money will tear you apart very quickly. So I learned that lesson, and it was a hard lesson to learn. I didn't process it properly at the time. I had a lot of resentment and I had a lot of anger, and I wanted to respond, but I didn't. I just felt like I didn't want to put that out into the universe, and then it just karma. I didn't want it to come back to me, and I just said, you know what, man, I'm just gonna take this L, and his time will come, and that was it. So I just let it be. But I don't want to get off the subject, man. I just want y'all to know that there's a lot of good that comes from you making a commitment to being better for yourself. And like I read in this passage, in this book, it's called Project 369, The Key to the Universe, final edition. And that's what I'm doing daily. Every day I write in my book. It asks you to do, you know, specific things, you know, manifestation. It asks you who you are, where are you going, and then you write all the things that you want to happen in your life, like what, you know, whether it's opening a barbershop, whether it's becoming a millionaire, whether it's buying a house or buying a specific car that you want. You could write anything that you dream of on this thing, but then you have to make the path to it. It's not just gonna happen. You have to alter your life, your way of thinking, to get you to that next stop. But it's a great book for me. Hey, Quavo, chill out. Sorry about that. My dog, he's a puppy. It's Necio. But all right, man. On that note, we're gonna end the video today, man. But I'm very appreciative of everyone that watches these videos, and if these things are helping you, man, please just leave a comment. Just say thank you, Joe, or something, just so I could continue doing this. I feel like I'm gonna continue doing it regardless, because even when time goes by, even if my children are watching these videos, they get to understand. Quavo. They get to understand who their father is. So I'm gonna go knock this dude out. But all right, man, y'all stay blessed and y'all stay faded.